Good evening, traders, and welcome to the first live session of the new year. And Happy New Year, Shalini, Damien, Happy New Year, and George as well. Thank you so much, everyone. So, let's start with the new year with our analysis. And do let me know if you have any questions. You can always stop me if you want me to do any analysis of your own choice. Shalini has sent me some instrument to do analysis, so I'm going to quickly go through them first, which is US 30. So what do we have right here? A low break below 50 EMA. So yeah, that looks like a valid sell signal. Shalini, if that closed as a bearish engulfer, but it won't, make sure it won't close right here. If it closed somewhere here in next 1 hour, then that would be fine. So let me double check that. We had a break below, we had a pullback and a bearish engulfer. Yeah, looks good. But make sure this candle is not really big. If that's here, if that close here, then we have a buy, sell signal and we can go short here. Smaller targets can be 180 or bigger targets. You can keep 180 or above the wick of the entry candle. So possible entry here, and then we have Nasdaq. Similar here, we have a break below, pullback, possible bearish engulfer, and possible sell entry here on Nasdaq. So possible bearish entries on both platforms. So 180 or above and 180 or below. Happy New Year, and sure, yeah, coffee and cocoa. We're going to start that as well very shortly. So same for Nasdaq and same for Dow Jones. We have S&P 500 quickly. We're going to take a look of S&P 500 right here. So looks like all three of them giving a possible entry, same as Dow Jones. This candle must close here. If it closes right here, then it will become invalid entry. So must close the bearish engulfer right here, and all three platforms are making valid entries. Yeah, that is strongest. Dow Jones, because we are getting a bearish cross as well. Nasdaq won't be a very strong entry. If you see here, we are above 50 EMA. So keep these things in your mind. Nasdaq entry will be risky. On a daily, we are above 50 EMA, but can still play out. So if it is both below 50 and 20 EMA on daily and 4 hour, that is the strongest entry. For 300, UK 100 is pushing higher again, bouncing up nicely from the zone. If you remember, a couple of weeks ago, we have sent these zones. Bullish here, just a pullback. You need to look for possible to this level right here. If we have a rejection with a bullish engulfer, we're going to go long here. So only long trades for UK 100 till we are back to this level. 8,356 goes to 8,405. So only buy trades for this one. CAC 40 is trading above 50 EMA for now. Since the last video, if you remember, we have a completion of the pattern right here. And if you remember, I've said that if you have a bullish engulfer, that is a buy signal, and that pushed the price high nicely. So it's pushing up, still bullish, till the price hit this termination zone. So we are bullish till this termination zone, which is 7463, goes to 7566. From here, you will see rejection, a pullback. And once we are broken above this termination zone, this wick, then we will have an entry number 2 triggered. So keep an eye to this zone. Expect a push up to this zone, rejection, pullbacks, and a continuations. So lastly, we have DAX for you. DAX is bouncing up nicely from the level of support we mentioned in the last live session. So just wait for the price to break above 50 EMA. That is all you need to look for. For now, we are bullish. Nice bullish engulfer. Break above 50 EMA will confirm the price is going to likely to push up to this recent highs. So break will confirm the price is going to push up. Once we are broken above, just a pullback bullish engulfer we are looking for. Still bullish, nicely bouncing up, and expect a further continuation out of DAX. Vemosh, Druid Gear, thank you so much, guys, and Happy New Year. Then we have coffee and US cocoa. Coffee has one level below that was sent to you in the report as well. We have no other levels for coffee. If you want to trade coffee on smaller time frame, then I would just go for my Fibonacci entries because we have no levels above, exactly like this. So 50% retracement can be your buy limit order, and you can go 1 ATR or till 1.618 retracement. That is something for the long term. But I would prefer 1 ATR for the smaller target or 2 ATR for the smaller targets. Where we are above 50 EMA, the next pullback entry will happen once we are broken above this high. Then a pullback and then a bullish engulfer. Ideally, I would wait for the price to give me a big retracement to this green zone. So that will be my ideal entry. Otherwise, if you want to enter aggressively, 50% retracement will be your buy limit order. Otherwise, my entries right here, if you want to ask, my entries will be right here. This is a very good zone from where we can see a nice bounce. US cocoa. Okay, so US cocoa is rejecting the zone which is right here. We are above 50 EMA, broken above 50 EMA. Next bullish engulfer will be a buy signal. Make sure it is not a big bullish engulfer, but a engulfing candle, something like this. If we have that, we have a buy signal. So let's see how the next candle close. Let this candle close and then wait for the next candle to close as a bullish engulfer for the possible entry condition. So we are still bullish, expect a push higher, but wait for the bullish condition. Okay. NZDUSD, yeah, let's check that as well. NZDUSD, double bottom on 1 hour, and Tesla we have. Sure, we're going to take a look at Tesla, but let's take a look at NZDUSD. Then we go through all the other indices and instruments as well. So let's see that. Yep, valid. We are getting a possible pattern. Let's see if you have spotted correctly. Yep, that's valid. So next bullish engulfer will confirm your entry, and if that happens, at the engulfer close, I will set up my entry. ATR is 1 ATR below this wick, so it's going to be 14 plus 9. 15 plus 9, let's say. So that's going to be 24 pips above. And you can do two things. Either 24 pips above, or you can go 1.421 straight. Exactly like this. Which is 0.56371. If you want to open two trades, first trade you can open 1 to 1. And let the second trade run to 1.421. 1 to 1 looks something like this. But make sure that close as a engulfer for the strongest entry. If close as a green candle, Still an entry, but it's going to be weaker entry. Must be a green candle. So yeah, good spot, and let's see how this goes. Okay, Tesla, I think so. We are broken below the zone or not? Yeah, we are still there. Yeah, still there. So we are still inside the zone. No conditions. If we have a next bullish engulfer here, then we have a valid buy signal. There was a blast in Tesla that might have caused this move down, but now they have cleared that blast was not because of any fault in Tesla. So I think so that's going to gain confidence back in the buyers, and they might push the price higher from it. So that's the fundamentals about Tesla. That causes this gap open as well. So, but that has been sorted today in the news that was not because of any fault in Tesla. So that's just something else. So next candle bullish engulfer will confirm the bullish signal here. If you want to wait for the better entry, like double bottom, less aggressive entry, that will be also a very strongest entry. So let's see how this goes. But we are still in the buying zone. For double bottoms, we need to look for pullback, something like this. But aggressive entry will happen if you have a next bullish engulfing pattern or morning star pattern. You can also look for bullish engulfer looks something like this. Great. So let's look at some entries. We had some nice entries in the last live session. If you have seen that, almost all of them hit the targets, all of them. And that USD I've just mentioned, yeah, possible double bottom here on 4 hour. We have getting a 1 hour double bottom as well soon. So if that close, we have a buy. And the CHF, so I'm not going to take any trades for that. And the DCAD, nothing for this one, but only bearish trades. No opportunities yet. No opportunities here. EuroCAD is broken below the zone. So for this one, I'll be paying attention for my possible entries. So just a pullback and a bearish engulfer is something I'll be looking at. I'll be also using Fibonacci tool for my aggressive entries. If that closes and we start to see a pullback, sell limit order 1.618 retracement can be your target as well. We have very good entry with aggressive and less aggressive entry. GBP CHF. GBP CHF is pushing down and heading to this trend line. Now we have a chance the price hit this trend line and pushes back up. You see this trend line has acted as a good level previously. So we are moving in this channel right here. So we still have a chance the price is going to hit this trend line, bullish engulfers like this, and that can push the price higher from here. But once we have broken below this trend line, I'll start to look for my bearish pullback trades only. For now, as long as we're above, we are still in an uptrend. And broken below this low will confirm the bearish downtrend. And I'm going to start to look for the bearish pullback entries. So I'm not selling or not buying at this point unless and until I see a clear signal. Buy pullback above this high only, these highs. Sell below these lows. If you trade trend line, look for the rejection here. And there is Japanese yen, nothing. GBP/USD. So GBP/USD is now inside the zone that was sent to you in the report as well. So right here, these numbers. 1 hour. on 1 hour, we are getting a possible aggressive entry. If that turns out to be a bullish engulfer, you have a buy signal. So I'm going to show you the targets. Let's say that is closed right here. You need to go 180R below the wick. 21, 27, which is 48. So your target will be 48 pips, but at the close of the 1 hour candle. So wait for that, wait for the close. I personally wait for the buy on 4 hour, but on 1 hour, that is totally fine if you want to enter your trades. A very good level, and let's see how this goes. Euro NZD also hit the level of major support, a trend continuation zone. So what I'll be looking at, bullish engulfers or double bottom here in this area. This is also sent to you in the report, so keep an eye on the report as well on this area, and a bullish condition on this area. If we are in a buying area, expect some good push up from here, but look for the conditions. Euro USD is broken below. So if you are my student, right here, bearish engulfer that is valid on my own platform, was a valid entry, nicely pushed down. So just a pullback entry, bearish, some more pullback is expected, and then only bearish trades for your USD. And this zone was sent to you last week. Keep an eye on this zone. If the price pushes back up, forms a bearish engulfers, a double top, we're going to go short. The next buying area is very low, which is right here, in case you're wondering. $0.958 goes up to 0.9741 will be my next buying area. For now, I'm only selling as long as we are trading below 50 and 20 EMA. CHFJPY, no conditions. So pullback entry we had here. Nice pullback entry. If you are my student, you know what entry is that. That nicely hit your targets. We are getting a possible entry somewhere. Let me show you. On 4 hour. AUD CAD. So if that closes as a bearish engulfer, we have an entry. Either you can go 20, 30 pips. So two targets you can go. 30, 58 pips. So one target will be 58 pips. That can be big targets. If you want to go for the smaller targets, that's going to be 30 pips. Exactly like this. But at the close, I would like to enter a few pips above once this candle is closed at the pullback. So we have a possible entry here on AUD CAD. So if the price which pair are you talking about, Dr. Zone? Are you talking about this pair? Or GBP USD are you talking about? Okay, Euro USD. So you said that No, red candle must be higher. If you look here, that is not a valid bearish engulfer. So it must be higher, fully engulfs the previous candle. In that case, we have a valid entry. But if I look at my own platform, let's see on IC markets. So on my platforms, because I trade with IC markets and Ovanda as well, I look the conditions on both platforms. Wherever I get a valid condition, I still go for it. So on IC markets, you see that is a valid bearish engulfer, completely engulfing. That's higher as well. So that's a valid entry on my own platform. So that's why I take it. If I see these entries, I still take it if it's valid on my platform or on Ovanda as well. So yeah, must engulf the previous candle. If you are trading on your own platform, if it's valid there, that's valid entry. GBJPY, my pleasure, at the level of trend continuation support. So I'll be looking at a possible entries here. 193.13 goes to 194.31. Valid entries like bullish engulfers inside this zone or double bottom inside this zone. So keep an eye here. For USD CAD, we are looking at the level above that was sent to you in the report. For now, we are just ranging here. That is why I'm not taking any entries till we are in this zone above for sell trades. Your Japanese yen broken below the zone. So only bearish trades with the pullback. The next buying zone is right here. Yeah. Yeah, the notes. Here. So this is my buying zone here for Euro Japanese yen. Right here. Green color. So only selling till we are in this zone. No entries for AUD JPY. Send you two reports, two zones, one above, one below. Look for these zones only and look for the possible entries from these zones. Okay, USD JPY. For USD Japanese yen, I'm just looking at the level above. 160.17 goes to 161.82. Only area from where I want to sell. Otherwise, I just want to buy. Once broken above this little line, you see, close as well. Once close, a pullback, a bullish engulfer till we are in this level above to take your sell trades. For now, we are still bullish. Very nice uptrend. Just look for these zones for your sell trades. So expect more momentum. Break above will confirm the trend and just look for the pullback entry bullish. USD CHF broken below, broken above the zone. Right here, we had no entries. Now we are using this zone as a buying zone. So if you are trading USD CHF 0.9224, that goes to 0.9066. Just a pullback to the zone. A bullish engulfers double bottom will be my entry condition. For now, just pullback entry bullish for USD CHF till we are in the next level of major resistance. Which is right here. The next major resistance is 0.9163 goes to 0.9193. So yeah, that's the zone exactly from where I want to sell USD CHF. GBP NZD is broken below the zone. So just bearish trades for GBP NZD. A pullback and a bearish engulfer. Look for bearish trades only for GBP NZD, not buying anymore. GB CAD is coming down to the level of support. 0.7704 goes to 1.7779. So let's see if that's a good level. I'll be changing this level now. Let's change the color. So for GBP CAD, I have 1.7532 goes to 1.7620. From where I want to enter my buy trades. For now, just bearish trades once this candle is closed with a pullback and a bearish engulfing candle. You can look at sugar. So we're still waiting for the price to hit the zone above or below. Above is right at 0.2043 goes to 0.2094. Once we are in this zone, we're going to take sell trades. For short term, on 4-hour time frame, wait till the price forms a condition. If we have next green and the next bearish engulfer, we'll go short till the price hit the next level of support, which is right here, these numbers in blue that was sent to you in the report. So for now, we are below 50 EMA, only looking for bearish trades, which is bearish pullback entry. Bearish engulfer you need to look for in this area below 50 EMA. Okay, good. Yes, because we have no entry conditions. So I'll either wait for the double bottom. Yes, that's all I'll be looking at. Double bottom because we have not broken below 50 EMA yet. So we are just waiting for the double bottoms. It can still push up from here, looking at this retest and looking at this kind of a morning star pattern. Yes, so it can still push up from here. That's likely. But I'm very, very cautious. So for crude oil, wait till the candle is closed. Don't just start buying. We have a chance the price will come back and close below with the next candle. So we are still not completely bullish for crude oil, and we can still see a possible retracement if we are looking at crude oil. Okay, copper, you know the zone of the copper below, already sent in the report. So AUD CAD right here, keep an eye on this one. A possible condition we are getting. Once closed, we are going to enter the sell trade. I might be sending this as an alert. Hey Damien, so basically the accumulation was broken. If you remember a couple of videos ago, I've been mentioning once this accumulation will break at this candle that was broken, that confirms that trend. If you look here, the 382 candle also we have a bullish candle right at the break of accumulation. So accumulation is basically the decision between buyers and sellers if it's going to push the price lower or higher. So if you look here, we have broken above with a solid candle, and that confirms that crude oil is going to be bullish technically. Now, On 1 hour, we had a break, we had a retest, and a green candle as well that confirm the bullish momentum. So for silver, we still have a chance the price can push down because you can see the rejection happening here. And we are below 50 EMA as well, but we are getting a double bottom on daily time frame. So that can push the price higher long term to 50 EMA. Long term, I'm talking about daily, which is right here to $30.56. If this daily candle closes, then we have a good chance that silver will push to till 50 EMA. We have a very likely chance. But on smaller time frame, in between that time, if you have a bearish engulfer, we might see some pullbacks and then a push up. So we are not bearish completely as long as we are above these highs. Long term, we are still bullish. Got a possible double bottom from the minor support. Right, as you can see, it is a minor support that is acting nicely. So what else we have? Possible double bottom coming here on NZD. Oh yes, USD Poland and Euro Poland. Thanks for reminding me. It's been a while now. Wow, what a big push up. Support resistance has been broken. Dollar is getting stronger. So we have a very good chance the price will give us a pullback. Let's see the next resistance. The next resistance is quite higher. Right here. Yeah, that's the next resistance. That's a minor. That's a minor resistance. So minor resistance here 4.251 goes to 4.299. So bullish continuation is expected. Now for your entries, simply pullback entries above 50 EMA or back to the zone that has been broken. If the price comes to 4.092, goes to 4.132 and forms a bullish engulfer at double bottom, we have a strongest entry. If we have a bullish engulfer above 50 EMA, we have a very good entry. And we can see the price to hit these levels. 4.251 goes to 4.299, from where expect some deep pullbacks and then a continuation towards the upside. Then we have Euro. Where is Euro Poland? No, right here. Okay, we are still rejecting. The price action doesn't look so great. Lots of wicks. So accumulation phase here. The longer the accumulation is, the bigger the price moves. So I will only go for long once this accumulation is broken. So 4.283, once the price breaks and close above, that will confirm the price will shoot higher. from here. So you need to wait till the price break and close. Close with a solid candle is very important. So it is an accumulation phase. Price bouncing up from the support. Once we are broken above this accumulation, just a pullback and polishing off is something I'll be looking at, and probably likely to head higher from here. Resistance level is quite higher, which is we're going to mention in the upcoming live sessions. But yes, wait till the break of this accumulation. No problem at all. So looked almost all of them. The entry I found is AUDCHF. That was not AUDCHF. That was AUDCAD. Yeah, that's the entry I found. Smaller targets, looks 30 pips. So keep an eye on this one, keep an eye on the close. Let's take a look at crypto. Crypto has crashed massively, causes lots of panic and causes lots of selling from the retail traders. But I'm holding on with my crypto. Trust me, guys, I've seen a big profits in my portfolio. Then now back to break even, but that's totally fine. That is what you call patience and coming out at the right time. So if you're holding on these, now we still got a very good opportunities for some of the crypto pairs like CRO USD, a very good token to buy. AR, very good token to buy. Ondo, I've already bought that. WIF, I've already bought that. Randier is very good for the long term. Very good potential if you're looking at cryptos. Mover, very good potential. Potential of going to $50 from $13 at this point. I bought at $7, sold here, but I'm going to buy it again if the price pushes down a bit. Arrow is a good coin. All these tokens, I've done my research on that as well. So that's why I'm just looking at these. Polkadot, very good one. So I'm holding this one till next year until the price push up massively. So these are the tokens that's going to push up massively next year when Trump came to the power. Then we have Dodge. I've already bought Dodge. I'm stacking that as well. So we have very good potential here on Dodge. So make sure do your investment if you have a spare money on the side and you're not going to invest anywhere. So it is my long-term investment. Matic, I've done my deposit in Matic as well. So I'm buying this one. Link, very good token to buy. Gala is very good token to buy as well. All the others you're seeing on the screens, I do mainly day trading on that, futures trading. So not like really holding for the long term. All these tokens which I'm holding for the long term, I've already mentioned. BTC rejecting the support again, that was mentioned. So BTC is clearly bullish. There's a head and shoulder bearish pattern as well. So technically we have a bearish head and shoulder pattern. And that played out already till here. For the BTC, we have a very critical level. If the termination zone is broken, if 90,716 is broken and closed, then we will see a big crash. Because most of the algos banks are using, they are using technical factors. And according to technical factors, they have set their algos. And if they see the break, the buyers will lose interest and BTC will crash from it. So that is something I'm looking at in a higher time frame. And if that happens, BTC will come back to 70,000 or 73,000. So very critical level here on BTC if you're looking at Bitcoin. Same goes with Ethereum. Not a valid head and shoulder pattern actually. That's not a very nice left shoulder. So I'm going to leave that. In general, we are above 50 EMA at the support area. If the support is broken, if 3308 is broken, then we'll see a possible fall to 2913. So let's see how this goes. But we are ranging sideways and we are above the support. We are not completely bearish. XRP has a good potential that already pushed higher. I've made good money here on XRP already. But not buying it anymore, but we already have good trades out of XRP. Right, so that is it for the crypto today. I mentioned these entries. Keep an eye, guys, on these entries. Right, guys, so I'll leave you guys to enjoy the rest of the day. And if you have any questions, you can still DM me or you can still send that in the chat. I'll take a look for you before I leave. Let's look at silver, Damien. Yes, so short term, we are looking at, as you can see, the price made anyway. If you see, Damien, we had a new low right here. So that won't be a valid entry here. So just a heads up here. Thanks for pointing out. Damien, if bearish engulfer happens here, that won't be a valid entry. A valid pullback entry it invalidates one of the rule. But that can be a general bearish pressure looking at the 50 EMA rejection. So I won't be taking it as an entry because new high wasn't made. Sorry, new low wasn't made. Perfect. Yeah, that's good, Damien. I'm glad you have pointed out. So yeah, new low wasn't happened. So I'm not going to take an entry, but we might see some range and consolidation here. But if we are broken above 50 EMA, then it will push up. Looking at the daily time frame right here, a bullish engulfer happening on daily time frames. That can still cause a push up out of silver in the long term. So I'm not selling it at this point. Then we have crude oil. Yes, crude oil is at a very critical level. If that turns out to be a green candle with the color, next candle turns out to be bearish engulfer. Now, if that bearish engulfer turns out to be that covers the wick as well, that will become a strongest aggressive entry. If not, look for double top pattern as well. So now we are at the upper level of selling area. If you look back, that area has acted as a good level of support and resistance. Previously, the price pushed down massively from this area. So that's why I keep an eye here. Hi, Werner. So gold is bullish now. Only buying gold, but pullback is important. Pullback above 50 EMA, bullish engulfer, just buying gold. So not bullish, not bearish, only bullish trades for gold. Somebody sending a message in Discord as well. Hi guys. Okay, so any questions? No questions. Okay. Right, guys. So I'll leave you guys to enjoy the day and I'll see you in the next live session, hopefully Monday or Tuesday. Let me see. So next live won't be Monday, can be Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday. Most likely is Wednesday. And Happy New Year, guys. Once again, thanks, Shalini. Thank you so much, Damien, and whoever joined today, Dr. Zon, Varnier, Mumesh, George. Thank you so much for joining. And I'll see you guys in the next live session. You guys take care of yourself. Have a great day ahead.